Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're gonna be in Colón de Panama. Let's go. Introduce you guys to my co-star in just a second. Neyah.
You didn't even tell me that was happening.
What makes Colón different from the rest of Panama is that a majority of the people that live here and that are from here have ancestors from the Afro-Antillean diaspora. And as a result, a lot of people here still actually speak English.
So where you going, sir?
Yeah.
All of that is Piquera.
Okay.
So where you go, you want to find a Panama box right?
Okay, I respect, boss.
Right there. You take care, Papa.
Man. Excuse me. Now, how did they get here? Initially, they came to work on the banana plantations that were established by the British in the 1800s. And then, afterward, more came to work on the railroad to connect the Atlantic to the Pacific. And then after that, once the canal was being planned or constructed, that's when additional workers came to help in the construction of the canal. Part of the reason why a lot of the buildings here are in rough shape is due to humidity damage. You'd also see that in places like Puerto Rico, also in Havana. Tons of humidity damage to these old buildings from the early 1900s, late 1800s. I think Neyah and I agree that there's way more vibe here as opposed to in Panama City. A lot of jobs here at the port of Colón have actually disappeared. Now, it's because of this economic decline why many people who were originally from Colón decided to move to other places. A lot moved to Panama City, neighborhoods such as Rio Abajo, or they moved to New York, Miami, etc. In New York, where I'm from, there's a huge Afro-Panamanian population, and my neighbor is actually Panamanian, and I told him that I was coming here to Colón specifically, and what he told me was Colón is somewhat dangerous now. However, if you stay on Main, which you guys saw me on previously, I'd be safe. But you guys know me, I like to walk. I couldn't help it. So now we're going down some random street. Neyah, you scared?
I didn't know I should be scared.
See, I carefully left that part out, but whatever, c'est la vie. Jesus.
The devastation seen here is reminiscent of the devastation seen in the old American Rust Belt, Detroit, Youngstown, and like towns and cities.
Neyah, how much could we pay you to sleep on that couch? How much? $1 million? Wow.
You can see most of these businesses and buildings have been abandoned, except for those with people living in the rubble.
It's because of this economic decline that you see here that people have to get very creative when it comes to finding ways to make money.
How's this for creativity?
I have a question. What do you call this here?
Huh?
What do you call this here?
Raspado.
Raspado. Okay, okay.
Call from where?
Jamaica.
From Jamaica. How you are calling?
We call it snow cone.
Snow cone?
Snow cone, yeah, yeah.
American call it snow cone.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Let me know what you call it in the comments below.
Raspado. Oh yeah, it's nice.
It's not a Caribbean video if a coconut isn't consumed.
¿Cuánto cuesta, hermano?
$1.
Dos por favor.
Caliente o cold? Cold?
Yeah, cool. Thank you, boss.
From Jamaica.
Yeah. You recognize the flag? Yeah.
My grandfather born in Jamaica.
Grandfather born in Jamaica? Yeah. Okay.
My mother says so, I don't know.
Yeah? But I have to mention this. For whatever reason, they have been looking at us very hard here. Now, it's not that we look any different than anybody else in terms of how we look, right? Our characteristics, because everyone more or less kind of looks like us. However, I don't know. Is it clothing, Neyah? What do you say? You say it's clothing?
It's just a tourist vibe.
It's a tourist vibe? It's because your hair is you wearing your hair out, you're chilling, wearing flip flops with your fanny pack that you're wearing over your shoulder now. In addition to that, us speaking English as well. Hola, buenas tardes. No. Reggaeton was actually born on these streets. I know reggaeton sort of has this identity that's very Dominican, Puerto Rican now, but it originated from here in Panama, of course, extending and coming from Jamaican dancehall. If Havana, Cuba had a baby with Jamaica, it would be Colón, Panama. Now, given the Antillean-heavy composition of the population, we expect the cuisine here to be some sort of blend between Latin and Caribbean. How do you feel about it?
It's not good.
Not good.
Well, is that correct?
Say again?
Is it no bueno?
Yeah, no one. All right, so what's your early review of the snapper with salsa costeña?
The sauce, like, the fish is nice.
Yeah.
The rice is good, but it's obviously better in Jamaica.
All right, let's see how this tastes.
I'm having a fish fillet with salsa costeña. Pardon the sound of the ship in the background.
Early review says that the rice and peas, I actually like it more than Neyah does. On second thought, it's a little bit shelly. Could be a little bit softer. Okay, let's try the fish. It's really good. I'm coming back here. Those of you who know the channel and watch the channel, you know that I have a hot sauce problem. This hot sauce here is amazing. It's coming in a little bottle. It's kind of yellow and there's no label, so I don't know what company it comes from. If they make it here, they could have put cocaine in it. I don't know, but it is amazing. It's definitely Scotch bonnet or habanero based. Freaking amazing. So I'm gonna ask you a question. All right. What do you think about Colón?
It's very vibrant and lively.
Of course.
Oh yes, it's nice to see the black people. Very different from Panama City. Yeah, the energy is nice. People are outside. Music is playing. I like it.
You have the second largest free trade zone in the world. Tons and tons of factory outlets here. So you have Nike, you'll have Prada, etc. A free trade zone here in Colón is actually maybe a little bit bigger than the city itself. However, it's questionable how much these free trade zones really help cities. You see how rough it was back there earlier in the video.
Maybe you forgot, or maybe you skipped over that part of the video. Don't worry, I got you.
Now, even though I spoke previously about a lot of economic decline, the road infrastructure here relative to the rest of the Caribbean is really, really good. You can tell that this used to be a really grand city once upon a time. So guys, I think the result is clear. I think collectively we can say that we definitely prefer Colón over Panama City.
Yes.
Yes. Was it worth the bumpy 2-hour bus ride on the school bus?
Oh, most definitely.
So we're gonna head back to Panama City to go to the Afro-Antillean Museum. shows you the history of the population that's more so here in Cologne, but also in Panama City. Let's give Panama's Afro-Antillean Museum a look.
Originally a Protestant church, the museum was built by Bayesian workers. The old ladies taking care of the museum were super kind and accommodating. They left me to my devices as I learned more about the painful history of Afro-Caribbean migrants to Panama. This is a pen originally from Trinidad. We'll let that run in the background. And these are the wooden structures Canal Zone workers would have lived in. And then I saw many things that reminded me of my grandparents and great-grandparents. Smash the like button if you ever used one of these.
Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.